2 years after the conclusion of the bloodiest war in our nation's history, a group of young men attending Mansfield State Normal School, some of them Civil War veterans, formed a baseball team. They had no idea that this simple act would become a 150-year tradition that would produce some of the most legendary leaders and greatest moments in the history of Mansfield University. The first Mansfield Nine would give birth to what has become one of college baseball's oldest and most successful programs. A program that over the course of its history would produce scores of players who would play professionally, including 5 that would go on to the major leagues. As a member of the NAIA in 1961, Mansfield captured the first of 8 Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference titles. Baseball's success exploded at Mansfield when legendary head coach Dr. John Heaps took over the program in 1968. Under his guidance, the Mounties won the 1970 and 76 PSAC titles before advancing to the NCAA Division III World Series in 1979, where they finished 3rd in the nation. Moving up to the NCAA Division II ranks, Mansfield baseball would transform itself into one of the most successful programs in the nation under the direction of head coach Harry Hilson. The Mounties captured the PSAC East title during Hilson's first season in 1987 and advanced to the championship game of the NCAA East Regional 1 year later. By the early 1990s, Mansfield baseball would capture national attention, winning the PSAC and the NCAA Mid-Atlantic Regional to earn the Mountaineers' first ever trip to the NCAA Division II World Series in 1992.
Coach Petty said something to us at a Millersville game, which really got the team in focus for what was ahead of us. He said that this is a season of dreams.
Mansfield stunned collegiate baseball that season, twice beating the nation's top-ranked team at the World Series to earn a berth in the national championship game. After finishing second in the final NCAA Division II poll that season, Mansfield again won conference crowns and regional championships to advance to the World Series in 1993 and 94.
An inning and 2/3, and then Dave Shepard set the Scots down 1-2-3 in the 9th for the win. The Mountaineers' 3rd straight PSAC championship, and as I said, school record 40th win of the season. Despite the rough start, giving up 8 in the first, there was no panic in the Mountaineers' dugout.
In 1995, baseball would be the first team in school history to be recognized as the #1 team in the nation in the NCAA Division II preseason poll, and was also featured in Sports Illustrated. That term of success has continued into the new century, making Mansfield and baseball a synonymous term.
The baseball program at Mansfield University is a model for excellence, and head coach Harry Hilson is a big part of that. On Sunday, Hilson became the fastest coach in Pennsylvania collegiate baseball history to reach 500 wins.
It's never been easy to be a Mansfield University baseball player, but it's always been rewarding. It takes a special breed to be a Mansfield University Mountaineer, someone who is dedicated to their teammates and the team's success as much as their own.
And you have witnessed history. Luke Hills has just pitched a no-hit, no-run game. The Mansfield Mountaineers back-to-back no-hitters.
It's long bus trips, endless field work, and grueling practices and games. It's also hosting endless clinics, camps, and tournaments. But mostly, it's about pride and friendship and the memories that last a lifetime. It's an unbreakable bond that can only be earned and never given. For 150 years, baseball has been the pride of Mansfield University. Here's a salute to all of you who wore the name of Mansfield across your chest and to the players who will follow in your footsteps.